Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Lord's Racing League here at Smoky Mountain Raceway. We're all done with our opening round of racing, and it's time for semifinal round 1.
And let's hope that by this time these drivers are well acquainted for this track so they can take on the treacherous terrain also known as Turn 4.
Yeah, that seems to be taking a lot of people out, but let's see if everybody's learned how to get through there. So let's head over to driver introductions to see who's taking on the track.
Starting first, we have J-Bo from Dog Squad Racing driving his Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, and if you ask the other competitors, they'll tell you his bite is worse than his bark. Starting second, in his Z06 Corvette, we have NUMBSKULL, and it is no surprise he's made it this far because he is one of the top competitors.
And starting third in the Jaguar I-Pace from Dubious Diecast, we got Mr. DARQ. And he's not going to be able to afford to disappear into the mountain in this round, so keep it on the track. And starting fourth in the Cadillac V16 from Arlo Racing, we've got Kay, who lives in a pineapple under the sea. So here we go. Lap 1, Kay's in the back. Let's see if she can make her way up front.
Or under the sea.
Either one, but let's see who takes off good. And it looks like NUMBSKULL is getting that power down, pulls out in front of J-Bo.
Oh boy.
Kay and Mr. DARQ are back there battling for third and fourth, just rubbin's racing, as they say.
Yeah.
NUMBSKULL comes out, spins around. Hey, look at Jay! Passes to the inside, takes back over the lead from NUMBSKULL.
Shoo-wee.
He's going to figure it out, and they also figured out the battle for third and fourth as Kay is able to take over third from Mr. DARQ. So let's go see what they did here.
Sweet. I mean, did you see all that? And Mr. DARQ and Kay get together, and then even coming down the backstretch, they were still battling all the way up until the exit of Turn 3.
Look at that, man. They're shoving each other into the wall back and forth.
I mean, that was one heck of a drag race. That is for sure. And then coming down Riverside Straight, NUMBSKULL decides to spin it around so we can see straight again, but that ended up coming at a price as J-Bo passes him for first place. But I'm sure NUMBSKULL could probably get back out there. I mean, there's still 5 laps left.
Exactly, yeah, and then of course Kay and Mr. DARQ come pulling in behind. So let's see if anybody else can. Let's see if J-Bo is able to hold the lead here on the whole shot. On lap 2, let's see what happens as they take off the side by side. But nope, NUMBSKULL gets that Corvette power down and just pulls away.
No
Everyone gets not now. Everybody gets single. Oh, Kay just flipped over. I was getting ready to say everybody was single file and driving clean, but NUMBSKULL has got that Corvette flying. Coming to the line, J-Bo's second, Mr. DARQ third, and unfortunately, Kay flipped over in Turn 3. She's had a problem with that in the first race that we did. Let's see if we can't see what happened.
That is one heck of a Corvette. Did you see him? I mean, he just pulls way out.
Yeah,
He's definitely got the whole shot.
That's a sweet car.
And then coming out of Turn 3, Kay just decides to drive up on the wall and flips herself over, sadly. Kind of hoping to see Pineapple Kay make it to the bottom, but NUMBSKULL definitely finds himself way ahead of everybody at the bottom. And J-Bo comes in sailing nice and smooth and easy along with Mr. DARQ.
Yeah, they're still trying to figure out who's going to be the fastest in this one, but lap 3, NUMBSKULL now's got the pole with J-Bo on the outside. Let's see if J-Bo's going to be able to catch up, and he doesn't. NUMBSKULL again pulls away, but the battle is back there for third and fourth as they get closer to J-Bo. Oh, they're all packed up.
Oh, wow.
NUMBSKULL has got this car. Look at that, man. He is just coming out of every corner straight, flat and fast, and the rest of them are too, but they're in no competition for NUMBSKULL. Oh, J-Bo runs into the back of NUMBSKULL coming to the finish. Oh man, I guess NUMBSKULL's figured this track out. Let's go check this replay.
Wow, I mean, you saw in qualifying how fast NUMBSKULL was, but it really wasn't put into that good perspective until the races where he just blasts everybody out of the water about how fast he is. Look at all 3 cars in the back just gathering up, and they couldn't even catch up to NUMBSKULL. I mean, he's already a half a straightaway away, and these are a fairly fast group of cars. So.
Yeah, they're all really high on the qualifying part of it, and I think they're all trying to draft, trying to figure out how to catch up to that Corvette. But here we go, lap 4. Let's see if anybody's going to do it. The answer so far, no, but Mr. DARQ gets to the inside of J-Bo, even gets another push from Kay. Kay to the outside, J-Bo flips over going through Turn 3, and NUMBSKULL is just pulling well away. What a shame that is. Here comes Kay. She's going to move up to second. Mr. DARQ's going back to third, but unfortunately, J-Bo just went into Turn 3, and I saw him roll over. We'll have to see if we can't figure out how that happened.
Sadly, you can see the Evo is one of the highest cars, along with the I-Pace in this tournament, and it really showed right here in Turn 3 where also along with his speed, you know, the G-force is too much, it flipped him over, and he
went in low and just kind of took him out.
He gets pushed halfway down the straight, and NUMBSKULL again, no surprise, he's way out ahead, and Kay finally is starting to move up in the field.
There you go. She's second. So let's see if she can keep this momentum going. Let's see if she can outpace Numbskull there in that Corvette. The answer is no. I guess the V16 can't keep up with the V8. More cylinders doesn't equal more power. J-Bo to the outside. What was that? Did you see that? And then Kay gets flipped again. Oh my goodness, I want to go back and see that, but they give Numbskull just enough momentum. It's going to come down to the line and just barely make it over, so the lap is going to count as he does a power drift across it. But I want to go back and see what Kay did, because I'm pretty sure I saw her do a barrel roll out of turn 3.
Man, we have got to take a look at this. It was something like that, I think, but we will definitely find out in the replay. Wow, they're already popping 2 wheels coming out of 2. Here we go, turn 3. What happened?
Oh, yeah, look at that. And then landed it on all fours.
What in the world? She goes up on the wall again, but thankfully it ended up okay until now, and boom, they get flipped over, or Numbskull was parallel with Kay, and they slam Kay right into Numbskull. She flips over, and Numbskull was just putzing it home. And again, what is with these 180 maneuvers with Numbskull? He decides to spin it around, and it almost just cost him the finish.
Well, you know, if you got the car and you got the speed, why not show off a little bit? Here we go, lap 6. He better not show off on this one. Hey, look at Kay on the outside, side by side with Numbskull, going into turn 2, and she takes the lead.
Oh, wow.
I didn't think that would happen. Mr. DARQ going to the inside of Numbskull to pass him. Isn't able to as they get tangled up. Kay is loving it because she is pulling away from everybody.
Wow.
Coming to the line, Kay is going to win this. Numbskull second. Mr. DARQ and J-Bo coming in third and fourth, but I can't believe Kay outpowered. I guess those V16 really put the power down.
Either that or nitrous, I'm just saying.
Well,
so,
maybe that too.
Look at Kay put a huge block on Numbskull. Like, you know what? I finally got out here. You're not taking this from me. Mr. DARQ goes to pass Numbskull, but Numbskull shoves him down. Wasn't going to let him pass. And Mr. DARQ, what in the world? He just shoves him right in J-Bo, right into the fence. And look at Kay, man. I mean, once she had the opportunity, she took it and got way out ahead, drifting into the line. Super happy about what happened. Mr. DARQ spins it around, and J-Bo almost passes him. Not that it would have mattered, since it was third and fourth.
Yeah, exactly. That would have just been, well, you're still going home, so unfortunately. But they're the two that are moving on. Pineapple Kay, you get to go to the finals along with Numbskull.
And thank you, J-Bo and Mr. DARQ, for coming out, participating in this event. We really hope to see you again, because you made some awesome cars.
Yeah, they're cool looking, and they were fast. But here's your next group for the semifinals. We got Misty G,
Ironbeard,
Blue Line,
and Dusty Miles.
That's right. So make sure you got the bell on. And if you're not subscribed, you want to get the subscription button there hit to let you know when we're going to have the race up. And we can't wait. So we'll see you then. God bless.